6 signs you are emotionally dependent on someone. Welcome back to Psych and Love, the channel where we explore the deepest secrets of the human heart and mind. I am so glad you are here today. If you are new here, please subscribe and join our Gen G Love family. We are growing every single day and I do not want you to miss a single video. Today we are talking about emotional dependency. What it looks like, why it happens, and how to know if it is quietly running your relationships. Let us find out. There is a difference between loving someone deeply and needing someone desperately. Between choosing to be with someone and feeling like you cannot survive without them. That difference is emotional dependency. And it is one of the most misunderstood dynamics in relationships because it can look exactly like love from the outside. But from the inside it feels like panic. Like obsession. Like your entire sense of self is tied to one other person. Here are 6 signs that you may be emotionally dependent on someone. Sign number 1. Their mood controls your mood completely. When they are happy you feel light and free. When they are distant or upset your whole day collapses. You spend enormous amounts of energy monitoring their emotional state and adjusting yourself accordingly. You cannot simply have a good day if they are having a bad one. Their inner world has become more real to you than your own. Sign number 2. You cannot make decisions without them. Small ones. Big ones. What to wear. What job to take. What to do on the weekend. You feel genuinely lost without their input. Not because you value their opinion, which is healthy, but because you do not trust your own. Somewhere along the way you outsourced your sense of direction to this person. And now without them you feel rudderless. Sign number 3. The thought of losing them sends you into genuine panic. Not sadness. Not grief. Panic. A physical racing heart tightening chest can barely breathe kind of panic. The kind that wakes you up at 3 a.m. The kind that makes you say things or do things in moments of fear that you later regret. Because in that moment the threat of losing them feels like a threat to your survival itself. Sign number 4. You have lost your sense of who you are outside of this relationship. Your friendships have faded. Your interests have disappeared. Your goals feel irrelevant. You used to have a life that was full and rich and yours. But slowly, without even noticing, you let it all narrow down to this one person. And now when you try to imagine yourself without them you find nothing. Just a blank space where you used to be. Sign number 5. You constantly need reassurance that they love you. Not occasionally. Constantly. No matter how many times they say it. No matter how many times they show it. The doubt creeps back in. You need to hear it again. See it again. Feel it again. And even when you get the reassurance, it only lasts a little while before the anxiety returns. This cycle is exhausting for both of you. And it is a sign that the reassurance you are seeking cannot actually be given by another person. It has to come from within yourself. Sign number 6. You would rather stay in an unhealthy relationship than be alone. You know something is wrong. You can feel it. But the thought of being alone feels more unbearable than the pain you are already in. So you stay. You make it work. You convince yourself it is enough. Because being without this person, even if this person is hurting you, feels like the worst possible outcome. That is emotional dependency at its most painful. When the fear of emptiness becomes stronger than the desire for your own well-being. Here is the truth about emotional dependency. It is not a character flaw. It is not proof that you are weak or clingy or too much. It is almost always rooted in something that happened long before this relationship. A childhood where love felt conditional. A parent who was emotionally unavailable. An early experience of abandonment that taught you that you had to hold on tight or lose everything. But here is what matters now. That pattern can change. It starts with rebuilding a relationship with yourself. Reconnecting with the person you were before you made someone else your whole world. It starts with small acts of trusting yourself again. Making one decision on your own. Spending one evening with your own thoughts. Remembering one thing you love that has nothing to do with them. You are a whole person. Not a half looking for someone to complete you. And the love you are capable of giving when you come from a place of wholeness rather than need is a completely different kind of love. It is the kind that lasts. That is it for today's video on Psych and Love. If this video spoke to your heart, please give it a big thumbs up. Share this video with someone who needs to hear this. Hit subscribe and join our Gen G Love family. Drop thoughts in comments. See you in the next video. Until then, take care of yourself.